Hello, my name is James Spiro, and this is the Roadshow Plus event brought to you by Calcalist and Poalim Tech. I'm joined now with Lotan Levkowitz, the co-founder and general partner at Grove Ventures. Lotan, hi.
Hi, James. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to start, please, by asking what we're doing here today and who are some of the exciting companies that we're hearing from, please.
Yeah, I think that this event, especially in this time, is super interesting because I think many founders that actually are starting great companies kind of like felt shy to walk away and to meet investors because they weren't sure if they're ready to meet them. And I think this event is all about saying to all the founders out there, hey, we're out there. I can tell you on behalf of Grove, we are there, we have our checkbooks ready, and we are willing to meet the founders that starting the next big companies out of Israel.
Yeah, well, it's great to have events like this. And it's great to see that kind of enthusiasm from both sides. Obviously, we're coming out of very difficult times following October 7, but also before that as well, given the challenges we had locally as well. What's 2023 like been generally? I mean, Israel's kind of had it from all angles this year. So what can you tell me about how that's been for you guys?
Yeah, so 2023, as you said, started quite slow for especially the tech ecosystem and for startups. But we believe that this is exactly kind of environment that the company is going to have if they're building a generational company. Like every once in a while, every few years, going to have very tough times. And we believe that the right companies and the good companies are going to find their way to thrive and to grow out of these challenging times. So as you said, October 7th come after not the best year we had, but actually I can say that in a lot of our companies, Q4 business-wise had a very, very positive trajectory. So we are trying to find, this point for optimism in these dark times. And we are very hopeful for a better 2024.
No, that's amazing. It's lovely to hear. And there's that old adage, hard times make strong men make good times. But anyway, there's always going to be hard times. We've seen through this year and also the years before with COVID, and there's always going to be some challenge. Hopefully 2024, we can catch our breath all a bit. What do you think is going to come in 2024? What are some of the trends we can look for? Are things going to finally calm down a bit? What can investors look for? What can founders of startups look towards?
I think that founders just need to go back to the basics. Make sure that they have the right product. They're going to the right market and solve a real critical need. They have this really, really big dream and to build their company in an efficient manner. I think for the ones who are actually going to have all these basic fundamentals, they're going to find a very open market, going to have less competition. They would be able to attract better talent and maybe fair prices. And I think that now this environment, if you can move yourself out of the herd, you actually have even better conditions to grow very big companies.
Amazing. And what sectors in those specifically? What are the areas that we can look at for those phoenixes rising from the ashes?
Yeah, in Grove we always like deep tech. We like infrastructure stuff. Since the days we started the fund about 8 years ago, data was a big part of our whole thesis. We believe that the world is going through this data transformation and data revolution. And of course, in last year, where Gen AI got AI to be on the top of everyone's headlines, for us, it just reinforced the feeling that the more you're data driven, the more you bake in some more smart decision making tools into your processes, the better you're going to be. So the companies and the startups that will be able to take all this greatness and put it into more and more workflows and markets going to be the one who wins.
Well, amazing, Lotan. I don't like predicting the future because we all get it famously wrong sometimes, maybe some more than others. But I do look forward to seeing you next year here at Roadshow 2024, seeing maybe a calmer climate, maybe seeing some of those startups come up. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, James. Thank you for having me. And I hope that in 2024, we're going to look back and say, we were right. It's a great year.
I hope so. Cheers.
Thank you.